This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas. And today I want to refocus again on the idea of handshakes in Kenya. And my question is, do we expect another handshake before 2027? That is my first question. And the second question, what if 2027 that will not have handshake? What if 2027 will have no handshake? So my questions have been two. Do we expect any handshake before 27? And what if 2027 has no handshake? My discussions are informed by the fact that after the rise of the African Union chairmanship by the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, members of the public, more especially from Mount Kenya, have been telling him to have a handshake with Rigathi Gachagua. So in this video, I'm going to deal with handshake manenos. But before we proceed, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, subscribe so that wherever we produce another video, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to our resident subscribers, thank you for your continued support. Back to our discussions. Worldwide, Kenya has been known as a country that has adopted handshake as a way of solving internal disputes. And this has happened over time. And these handshakes normally take place at the top-notch levels. The most notorious handshake is which happened in the year 2027 between Raila Amolo Odinga and the late President Emilio Mwai Kibaki. Whereas many people do not want these handshakes, those involved find it necessary for the specific time according to the situation at hand. Like now in 2007, while many did not want the handshake, because those who were supporting Raila Amolo Odinga wanted Raila Amolo Odinga to be given his purported stolen position. And while those who supported Emilio Mwai Kibaki never wanted to see anything to do with a handshake because they had believed that they had won the elections. A fact that was confirmed later by the Kriegler report that they could not tell who won the election because they were tampered with so much. In Kenya, elections where you come from, where you are notoriously popular, it is become so easier for people to maneuver and give you votes that may exceed the number of the population. that he was registered. And therefore it depends who was the best thief, who stole the most. So that is the culture in Kenya. But what has been the role of handshake? In Kenya, handshake has brought down timbers, has brought down the timbers of the warring sides. When Raila Odinga had the handshake with Emilio Mwai Kibaki, the country returned to normalcy. When another handshake was between Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, there was a total normalcy in the Republic of Kenya. When there was a handshake between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Samoei Ruto, when both of them were ICC suspects, there was calm between the involved communities, that is the Kalenjins and the Kikuyus. And since then, there have been total peace within those communities which has never existed before. And the last handshake is which came at a time of Gen Z, when Raila Odinga did a truce with William Samoei Ruto. Ruto was in a desperate situation whereby he had nothing to do till Raila came in, and then his government stabilized. So in our politics, in our Kenyan culture, handshake plays a great role. It saves lives. And here comes my question. Do we expect a handshake before 2027? Just as I noted earlier on that the supporters of Rigathi Gachagua wants a truce between Raila Odinga and Rigathi Gachagua. Is this the time that the mountain now wants to support Raila Amolo Odinga? Or what could be the reason for them wanting the truce? You know, things change. Things happen. The entire Mount Kenya is in serious need of the handshake between Raila Odinga and Rigathi Gachagua. It can look as a joke, but remember that in the mountain, readers follow the public, but the public do not follow the readers. This is a challenge to Raila Amolo Odinga. Next comes the year 2027. What if the next president does not go in for handshakes? And remember that Kenya is a polarized country along ethnic groupings, whereby when one takes over leadership, he only looks at those who are closer to him. He only looks at those who supported him to get into power. He only looks at those who cheats him, sycophants who cheat him each evening. Can Kenya survive without an handshake? This is simply next to impossible. And this one has been motivated by the poor culture of governance whereby resource distribution are one-sided. Therefore, the other side will find it better for them to keep you busy in conflict so that you are trist throw something down for them to eat. Now you know about the next election and handshake. Machuka Nyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas. Thank you. Continue subscribing, liking our videos, dropping your comments and sharing. But most importantly, subscribing. Have a pleasant evening.